So if you did practice your right hand alone, rest, rest. And then you come back to the two dots. This time you go to second ending, the B, and then you finish the song. Instead of writing it in eighth notes, I wrote it in only quarters and dotted half, so you could follow along, right? So you go from here, and then you go to first ending, then you come back here. The second time around, you jump to the second ending, and that's the left hand. And then we also seen with the other video A minor chords, which are here, or E7, which are there. So you've learned about your E7 already, and it appears at ending number 1 and ending number 2. And then the other one is just the A minor. And we've learned already how to find these chords previously. So you just have to play the chord exactly where it is written. So here it is. Let's get the left hand ready. And the right hand also in A minor position, which you're supposed to do on your warm-ups. So here we go. The right hand begins first, 2 notes, and then the chords and the right hand together, and it repeats. E, B, D natural. That's when you are playing your chord 5/7. And I would repeat that until I can get to this chord and the D without stopping at a reasonable speed. Right now it's just too slow. So let's start again. Here we go, 2 notes first, and together. E, B, get ready for the other chord. So stop the video and restart until you could play at least at that speed. And one last time, then we continue. Here we go. A minor and 2 notes. And the A minor comes in. And if you're able to switch on time, then we continue. A with A minor. So A with A minor, right? That should be a little easier. And if it's not easy, then I would practice from the D natural and the E7. So I would practice only from here to here, if it's not easy. D and E7, and get to that, and then repeat until it's easy. Again. And if I got that, then I would go back and try to do the entire phrase this time. But if there's any difficulty during the putting your 2 hands together, just rehearse that little chunk. Now we're going to try for the whole phrase. Again, 2 notes and A minor. B, the D goes with the other chord. Step down and skip to A with the A minor. And if you're there, you're great. Great, I did a good job. Let's move on to the next phrase, because we are practicing phrase by phrase. The next phrase starts here. That's the next phrase in green. So you have to not cheat and just leave your hand like there on an A minor position, but start the melody only in the green phrase. A, skip up, skip down. Next line is B with the E7. So you take time to find it, then you play it together. One more time, the same place. So we're starting with the left hand in the A minor position, but not really doing anything. Then the right hand starts where the green phrase starts. A, C, A. Next line. And you repeat that until you get there on time. So let's repeat again. Until you get to that speed. So if you need to pause the video and repeat until you can get to that speed. notice how fast I moved my left hand from this position. Now, if you were cheating and you're kind of like, okay, I'm here, I'm ready in advance, and I go like this, okay, well, that's not the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise is your hand was in this position. While you're playing your right hand, the A, C, your brain is able to switch. So your brain is split into one part is taking care of the right hand continuing, and the other part is saying, move, 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 move. And you're getting into position. Okay? So don't cheat. Don't put your hand in E7, B4, and well, this is easy. Well, no, because you're coming from this position. So even though I'm not playing the chord, my hand is in the previous A minor position, this one. So my hand is in that position, then I play the right hand. And as I'm playing the last part, I see my left hand starting to move. And that's a practice for the brain. It's a very useful practice. So a lot of beginners, how they would do it is, first of all, you're playing too fast and you go like that. Oh, okay, wait, let me look. Okay, and then that goes. Oh, wait, let me look for it. Oh, here it is. Okay, now second line is E7. And that's not the way to get your brain used to it. Your brain will not be used to being able to prepare a change of chords while being able to still play the melody. Okay, so that's how I recommend you practice. And if you read my page, How to Practice, first of all, you practice one phrase at a time. Within the pink phrase, there was this difficulty here, maybe, or maybe your difficulty is just going from the A minor to the E7. Then I would just practice the A minor to the E7, A minor to E7, and just stop, because then you are overloading your brain, and then you get it through. Okay, then you practice E7 to A minor. When you get these little chunks good, then you the entire phrase. Then you're tackling the green phrase, and in the green phrase, you might be tempted to put your hands ready in advance on this E7. Don't. Just start from here, because the point is to practice your brain being able to move this chord to the other one while still playing your melody, right? So then we can continue. And while you're playing that B, skip up and down, you're moving your hand back to A minor. It's a slow song anyway. You don't need to play much faster than that. One more time, the green phrase. And I'm curling my fingers so you could see my chords, but don't do what I do. And move back to the A minor. Yes, just play normal, right? Okay, green phrase done. What else do I practice? Sometimes the eyes need to be getting used to. The next phrase is here with the repeat where we're repeating from here, where the dot dot is. So the purple phrase starts here, da, da, and back here. Da, 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 da. So my eyes have to get used to being here and shifting back. All right, so keep your eyes on the note here. Your hand has just been doing A minor. You're supposed to hold it through the bar, but for just practicing a chunk, I don't need to hold it, but I am in that position, and I could E, D sharp, and I go back to the beginning, and then I play. And since you practice the pink phrase really good, there should be no problem for the purple phrase because it's the same. Okay. Then where do I go? I go to that same green phrase, but I'm going to color it different blue because this time it's the second time I need to go here and do that because I've done the ending number 1 already. So now I need to do ending number 2. So I start here and I would have to go here to the E7 again. Let me erase a little bit of this circling because I can't see the chord name. Okay, so the blue line now. So how do I do it? I do the same kind of thing. Basically, I having my left hand in A minor position, and then my eyes have to shift down to ending number 2, and switching my left hand to an E7, just like we practiced before, because ending number 1 also has a E7. So it's a matter of my eyes shifting from here to here, while my left hand is preparing to play E7 one more time. And then I finish B, D, C, back to A. And I would repeat that with my eyes on the end of line 1, shifting my eyes to ending number 2. Because it takes time for your eyes to get used to, oh, where do I go? Right? So, ending number 2 and finish it. And I always slow down a tiny bit the ending. If your blue phrase is 10 times good, each of your phrases should be 10 times good before you link all the phrases together. And if I link, I would say, okay, let's try to link the pink to the green first. And then pink to green to purple coming back. And if I get that, okay, I'll do the whole song. So now let's pretend that you stopped the video and practice that. Now we can link pink to green, green to purple coming back, purple to blue, right? Purple to blue. From the beginning, 2 notes, pink. Switch the left hand and back to the A minor. Now the green, preparing to change your left hand to E7, second line. And prepare your left hand to change back to A minor. Rest, rest. Back to the purple on top. So prepare your left hand to change. And back to A minor. 2, 3. Now the blue line. So prepare your left hand to change to E7 and jump your eyes to the blue line. 3. And we finish the song. And that would be a reasonable speed to start with. Now, of course, if you pause the video or you repeat, you would get to this speed, which is the right speed. But there would be no hesitation between your chords. Now repeat here. And here we jump to ending number 2, and we end the song. So I demonstrated how to practice as much as just for this song. I hope that you can remember how to practice, because then you carry that to a lot of the different songs.